What do you want to do right now so that you don't regret not doing it a year from now? Think about that. Think about that. That's something that we don't often think about in life. Now, imagine this being the year when everything falls into place just the way you envision it. Do you have a plan to make that happen? Well, the best way for you to determine whether or not you're satisfied and productive, both in your business and in life in general, is to check in with yourself from time to time to identify what you're most passionate about. And at the Motivact Group, which is my company, that is what we help people to achieve. We help you to determine what you're most passionate about. And it's very important to do that. Now, how often do any of us take the time to step back from the hustle and bustle, the craziness of our daily lives, just to think about what are my hopes and my dreams and my goals and my aspirations? What are the things that are important to me, and what do I need to do in my life to make those things happen? So what I'd like to do for the next couple of minutes is to share a few very basic and very simple tips and techniques that you can use to help in your goal setting and your goal clarification process. And I'm going to, first of all, start out, it's a very simple process. It's a very simple principle, and I think Jack Canfield says it best: see what you want, get what you see. In order to get the things in life that you want, the things that are important to you, you have to know what those things are. So my first tip is to create one breakthrough goal for yourself. Take some time to think about, again, what is important to me? What are my hopes and my dreams and my aspirations and my goals? And then take that information and create what's called a breakthrough goal. Now, your breakthrough goal is something that represents a quantum leap from where you are now in life. And it's that goal that when you achieve it, it's going to knock your socks off. You're going to sit back and say, I never imagined I could achieve this goal. Now, for most of us, goal setting is a pretty intimidating process because it requires us to look into the future. It requires us to think about things that are unknown. It requires us to go inside of ourselves and identify things within us that might be blocking us from those goals. So I also have a very simple and a very effective goal setting system that I'm going to share today. And again, this system actually does also come from Jack Canfield, but I use it in my own life, and it has helped me to move my career from where it was 15 years ago to now where it is and where I want to be. And the system is called MTO, Minimum Target Outrageous. Every time you set a goal for yourself, start by setting a minimum goal. And your minimum goal is something that you know you can achieve because it's already within your reach, it's already within your power, and you see that's what gets the momentum going. You achieve that minimum goal pretty easily, and you don't want to stop there. You are motivated then to keep going. So then your target goal is something that's going to require you just a little bit more reach and stretch to achieve that target goal. Your outrageous goal, again, is that thing that when you achieve your outrageous goal, you are going to be blown away. You're not going to imagine that you could ever have achieved this thing. Think about it in these terms. How often have you said, oh, I'm just going to take 15 minutes and clean off this little corner of the kitchen counter because it's a mess. And an hour later, you have the entire kitchen organized and cleaned. You see, you started with that minimum goal, and then the momentum built, and you kept going. You didn't want to stop until you had the entire kitchen organized the way you wanted it to be. The system is so easy, and it's so simple, and it does work. I use this, again, all the time in my life and in my planning, both for my business and for my personal life. You know, nobody knows what's best for you but you. So take the time every day. Take time to focus on those things that are important to you. Continue on a daily basis to clarify your goals and then to set the plan to actually achieve those goals. And before you know it, you're going to be at that outrageous goal level. And my one piece of closing advice is to have the courage to follow your heart, because your heart doesn't lead you in the wrong direction. It's through our heart that the universe speaks to us, and you will find your goal in that place where your mind meets your heart and your soul. So have the courage to take the risks, learn from the turtle. The turtle only makes progress when he sticks his neck out. And that's my piece of advice for today.